Students, let's learn more about phrases and clauses. Identify noun phrases in the following sentences. To find out the noun phrase, we have to identify the verb and ask what with the verb. For example, 1. I love reading history books. Love is the verb. Love what? We get the answer. Reading history books. Reading history books is noun phrase. Second example, Mary wanted to cook dinner. Verb is wanted. Wanted what? We get the answer. To cook dinner. To cook dinner is noun phrase. Third example, taking care of the poor and needy is good. The verb is. What is good? Taking care of the poor and needy. So, taking care of the poor and needy is noun phrase. In this exercise, we will learn how to change an adverb to a adverb phrase. Column A, we have examples of adverbs. Column B, we have examples of adverb phrases. Adverb early changes to at an early hour. Everywhere, at every place. Slowly, adverb phrase, in a slow manner. Gradually, adverb phrase, step by step. To identify adverb phrases, first we have to find the adverb and ask question how, when, where with the verb. For example, 1. The boy laughed in a loud manner. The verb is laughed. How did the boy laugh? In a loud manner. In a loud manner is adverb phrase. Second one, I have received the information at this very moment. The verb is received. When did you receive the information? The answer is at this very moment. So, at this very moment is adverb phrase. Third example, Ram and Lakshman left at the same time. The verb is left. Ask the question, when? When did Ram and Lakshman leave? The answer is at the same time. At the same time is adverb phrase. Next one, in the end, the dog was rescued. Verb is was. When was the dog rescued? In the end. So, in the end is adverb phrase. Students, in this exercise, we will learn to replace adverbs with adverb phrases. 1. The thunder frightened us terribly. Terribly is adverb, changes to adverb phrase, that is in a terrible manner. So the answer is the thunder frightened us in a terrible manner. Second one, formerly Kolkata was known as Calcutta. Formerly is adverb. Changes to adverb phrase. We can say in former times. In former times, Kolkata was known as Calcutta. Third example, the child behaved well with his friends. Well, adverb, changes to in a good manner. The child behaved in a good manner with his friends. A phrase that performs the role of an adjective is called an adjective phrase. On the screen, we have examples of adjectives and adjective phrases. A kind man. Kind describes the man. So we can change an adjective to a adjective phrase, a man of kind nature. Chinese goods. Goods made in China. An experienced doctor. A doctor with experience is adjective phrase. A courageous man. A man with courage is adjective phrase. Replace the adjectives with adjective phrases. 1. We walked along thorny bushes. Thorny describes bushes. Thorny is adjective. We can replace it with an adjective phrase, that is covered with thorns. We walked along bushes covered with thorns is an adjective phrase. Second one, this is an important topic in history. Important is adjective. Replace it with adjective phrase. This topic in history is of great importance. Is of great importance is adjective phrase. Third one, we need to paint the iron gates. Iron is adjective. Replace it with adjective phrase. We need to paint the gates made of iron. The group of words that his dog was lost is a clause since the dog is the subject, was is a finite verb. It means that it is acting as the object of the verb thought and doing the work of a noun. Therefore, we can say that the clause is a noun clause. The second example, the group of words of a new plane acts as a noun. It does not have a finite verb or a subject. So, it is a noun phrase. Students, remember, a phrase does not have a finite verb. A phrase does not have a subject. A noun clause performs the function of a noun. It may be introduced by that, if, whether, why, how. Example 1. He said that he will join an art class. That he will join an art class. Noun clause. It is an object of the verb said. Second example. What you said yesterday is difficult to remember. What you said yesterday. Noun clause. Subject of the verb is. Third example. The students said that the test was easy. That the test was easy. Noun clause. Object to the verb said. An adjective clause performs the function of an adjective and describes a noun or a pronoun. It is introduced by a relative pronoun that, who, which, where. The words who and whom are used for living beings. Example 1. This is the boy who helped me yesterday. The adjective clause who helped me yesterday describes the noun boy. Second one. The school bus which drops me to school came late. Which drops me to school, adjective clause, describes the noun school bus. Third example. I have not received the letter you sent me last week. You sent me last week. The adjective clause you sent me last week describes the noun the letter. Students, let's replace each adjective phrase with an adjective clause by using words like that, which, who. Example 1. The park across the street is the venue of the fair. Add the word which. The park which is across the street is the venue of the fair. Second example. The bus going to Vapi took the wrong route of the fair. Going to Vapi, adjective phrase. Add the word which. The bus which was going to Vapi took the wrong route of the fair. Third example. The cycle with a red basket is mine. With a red basket, adjective phrase. Add the word which has. The bicycle which has a red basket is mine. Adverb clauses performs the function of an adverb. Adverb clause of time is introduced by the words when, while, as, whenever, after, before, or since. Adverb clause of place is introduced by words like where or whenever. Adverb clause of manner is introduced by words like as so, as if, as though. Adverb clause of reason is introduced by words like because, since, as. In example 1, you should not talk when I am teaching in the class. It is introduced by the word when. When I am teaching in the class. Adverb of time. Second one, don't handle those glasses as if they were made of iron. As if they were made of iron. Adverb clause of manner is introduced by the word as. Third example, because he performed steadily, the tortoise emerged winner in the race. Is introduced by adverb of clause because. Because he performed steadily is adverb of clause.